Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
Wow, Robot Comeback League. Chris Jericho is here, man. How is that going?
It's going great. Like I said, when I first heard this concept of giant 8-foot-tall fighting robots, like the movie Real Steel, but for real, it kind of was. I was like, how good is it going to be? But then actually see the robots fight, how fast they move. I mean, it's just crazy how these are incredibly built machines that cost like $1 million a piece. So it's like seeing two Lamborghinis in a demolition derby, just beating the crap out of each other. And then the fights are so intense. There's like fire and bombs and explosions and hydraulic fluids spewing everywhere, eviscerations, amputations, decapitations, every type of Asians you could see.
A lot of Asians.
A lot of Asians going on. That's like Chinatown.
All right.
There you go.
Hey, watch out.
Hello.
OQ. You a big fan of the Robot Comeback League?
It sounds cool, but I'm more of a wrestling fan. You know, that's my thing, and WrestleMania is my thing. And one of the major storylines this Sunday,
he's taking it right away from Robot Combat League.
I'm sorry, is Undertaker versus CM Punk, and of course whether or not Undertaker's 20-0 streak will still be alive. But everybody's talking about the fact that they're using Paul Bearer, who recently passed away. They're using that in the current storyline. What are your thoughts on that? Do you, even though they got the permission
That's
of
going too far, man? Do you think that's going too far?
It's wrestling, man. Nothing is ever too far. I mean, it's up to you whether you think it's gone too far or not. For me, it's like, I mean, there's things that you do that you think are good. There's things that you do that might be going too far, but that all depends on the individual viewer. And there's been stuff like this that we've done before.
Right.
So,
would you
once again, it's not my storyline, so it really doesn't affect me. Would I do it?
Yeah.
If I was a heel, I probably would. Heel bad guy, I probably would do it.
Yeah.
As long as the family thought it was cool. As long as they gave permission, then I'd do it. It's kind of what you do. You have good guys and bad guys, and in this day and age, it's hard to shock people and get them angry at you. So if that works and gets people angry at CM Punk, then it just makes for a better match and makes for a better show.
His sons actually gave permission to do it. So
they did, but in the last week after last Monday night, they kind of put some comments on Facebook that it was like, whoa,
they didn't expect that.
They didn't expect how.
Yeah, I wonder how much money they got paid. Brandon in Indiana. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Say what's up, bro. Say what's up to Brandon, yo.
Hey, Brandon. What it do?
Hey, got a question for you, Chris Jericho. Throughout the careers, I noticed Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara, they've always had injuries to overcome. Have you had anything in life as a wrestling fan or as a wrestler yourself? Can you overcome adversity at all in your life?
I think I understand your question. I mean, basically, anytime you want to make it in anything that means a lot to you, I'm sure Sway will tell you the same thing. There's a lot of adversity when you want to, let's say you want to be in show business, you want to be a DJ, you want to be a wrestler, you want to be in a rock band, whatever it may be. You're always going to have a lot of people that tell you can't do it. And early on, I had these two dreams when I was a teenager. I wanted to be in a rock and roll band and I wanted to be a wrestler. And both were kind of like, I might as well said I wanted to be a mime or, be a sword swallower in the circus. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And I just kind of eliminated negativity and negative people and just believed in myself and believed what I wanted to do and just never gave up. So, yes, I have, overcome adversity just by the fact that I'm here right now doing what I always dreamed and always wanted to do and loving every minute of it.
And he's on Sway in the morning, Brandon.
Yeah, come on, man.
What are we talking about?
Don't
here?
get much bigger than that.
Okay. Yeah, man. Donnie, that's what she said. In Rock Island.
That always works, right? It still works, man.
Donnie, good morning. Say what up to Chris.
Chris Jericho, how you doing, Y2J?
I'm good, man.
Big fan of yours. Been a big fan for a long time. Got a question for you.
All right.
Question. In the wake of putting over all this younger talent in this, this recent run of yours, do you have any aspirations for any championship titles during this run?
I just do what I do, you know what I mean? And at this point in my career, I've had every championship multiple times, 6-time world champion, blah, 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 blah. I just like being a part of the show, and I still feel that I'm performing at the highest level that I ever have. I think the last couple months has been some of the best work of my career. And I think, putting over talent means you work with them and make them look the best they can. And whether you win the match or whether you lose the match, the most important thing is just having the best show possible. And I think I'm still one of the guys that that can continually do that, and I will continue to do that for as long as I feel I can stay up to this level. So, I mean, champion or not champion, it doesn't matter to me. It's just having the best performance that I can possibly have.
All right, man. Chris, I'm going to take one more caller because the lines are blown up. So, Chris, is Chris from South Carolina. Go ahead. What's your question?
Hey, Chris, I'm a huge Jerichoholic. I just wanted to say your match with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania is one of the greatest matches of all time.
Thank you.
Real quick, my question is, why do you think the WWE is having trouble creating stars as big as you, Rock, Austin, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker? Seems like they're having to go back and, bring some older guys back just to kind of keep everything moving and keep a fan base there. But it seems like they're having a little bit of trouble bringing up some new guys, like the PG era is not really as.
It's not the PG era. I think the biggest thing is that it's just experience. You can't teach experience. Either you have it or you don't. And, I worked 9 years around the world before I got to the WWE. I'd been, a big star in Japan, Mexico, Europe, Canada, ECW, WCW. So by the time I got to the WWE, I kind of really knew what I had to do to get over and to connect with the fans, because that's what it's all about, is connecting with the audience. So it's just, I think, just lack of experience, and it just takes time for guys to start figuring out who they are, getting the confidence in their abilities, and being willing to take a chance and not being afraid to fail. So that's basically, I think, the biggest thing. So over the next few years, I think more guys will start getting more, coming more into their own and becoming more of a character. You have to be a character. This is show business. It doesn't matter if you're 300 pounds, solid muscle. It doesn't matter if you can do a flip. It doesn't matter any of that stuff. All that matters is connecting with the crowd and making sure they have a great time and making sure they're going to buy a ticket to see you.
All right, Chris Jericho, man, thank you for coming by, bro.
All right, man. Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. Next time you in town, come by again.
Absolutely. I like it here.
All right,
I fit right in with you guys.
Hey, absolutely, man.
Give me one more sound effect.
There it is. Okay, he's stunning on us. All right, Chris Jericho, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.